Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Mount & Blade Warband. Today, we're going to be playing The Last Days of the Third Age, the Lord of the Rings mod that has just, I think, been updated? I think it's been around for a little while, but it's just been updated. To be honest with you, I haven't been following it, so I don't actually really know, but I saw that it was on the Steam Workshop page as a highly played one currently, so I decided to check it out. And I've checked out Lord of the Rings mods in the past, but this feels like it's perhaps the most complete out of the single-player mods that I've tried for it. And I thought, you know what? What better way to get back into YouTubing? Because, as you probably know, this is like my first official Let's Play video that I've done in just over a month, so we need to get back into it in true form. So I feel like this is a good way to do it, because Lord of the Rings was really the first thing that ever got me into kind of the idea of fantasy in the first place. I read the book The Hobbit, really enjoyed it, and then when the movies came out, I enjoyed the movies so much that I read the books, and ever since then I've been bit too much of a nerd. But yeah, as you can see, we are in Minas Tirith. Pretty cool. I decided to come up here and just take a view off there. Obviously, Mount & Blade Warband is not the best thing to get a good view of things. You know, it's just not. It just doesn't hold up that well as far as looks go. But that aside, they've done a fantastic job of just making it look fantastic. I mean, you can see like farms and roads out there and everything. Looks really cool. Pelennor Fields. Lovely stuff. The Tiered City. Okay, so if you couldn't already tell, I am going to be playing as, or I have been playing as a Gondorian. In actual fact, I am already level 6. The reason I decided to do this instead of just starting an entirely new character is this mod does have a kind of slow start to it. One of the reasons being kind of a different style of system for money. Instead of having money in this game, you have respect points. And every faction you have a different amount of respect points with. So, for example, I have 3,319 respect points, or I guess resource points, with Gondor, and 329 in Rohan. So basically that's currency, but then there's also influence, of which I have 11 with Gondor and 1 with Rohan, which is kind of like a resource as well. It's a type of currency. And then you also have relationship, so, or I guess rank. And so I am rank 2 with Gondor, making me a sergeant, and I'm just a stranger to Rohan. But yeah, and so basically, that's what's going on. Now, let's just take a look, because these series, where I show off big mods, whoa, excuse me, are kind of a Let's Play mixed with a bit of a mod review. And so, I'm of two minds, okay? See, basically, all of, I think it's called Eregion is not here. It says Rudar, but you can't go over here. So basically, where Bree is, Hobbiton, where the port, the Elven kind of area. What's that called? I'm gonna call it Ithrendil or something. No, that's not correct. Rivendell is over here too. None of that stuff is in the game. It's all kind of the eastern area. In fact, you can see obviously the landmass just goes on. They didn't even cut it off there, which is fine, I suppose. It would be nice to see everything from the contemporary trilogy and books and movies, but either way. So we have Gondor here. We have Rohan. We have the Lorien elves. We even have Rivendell elves, just because there's a camp here. But just that camp. We have the Wood Elves, the Elves of Mirkwood, I should probably more properly say, Thranduil's Halls. Then we have Esgaroth and Dale for Dale, and then kind of confusing because they've chosen the same exact color for Dale and Erebor, but Erebor and the Iron Hills Quarry for the dwarves. And then you have, this is where things are a little bit different than uh, other Mount and Blade experiences. The enemies are mostly just camps. So there's the Rune camp here. Dol Guldur is down here. Gates of Moria, Troll Cave, and Gundabad along the Misty Mountains. There's an Uruk-hai hunting camp. Isengard here. There's a Dunlander camp. Down here you probably saw there's a Corsair camp here where they've landed on the southern coast of Gondor on the Bay of Belfloss. There's a Haradrim camp here, and a Khand camp. And then Mordor is made up of East Osgiliath, Minas Morgul, Morannon, which is probably better known as the Black Gate, Orc Patrol Camp, Dol Guldur, and Barad-dûr. So arguably Mordor, in quotation marks, is the only evil faction that is like has a hold on the world. I mean, I guess you could say the Misty Mountains has a few, but other than that, it's kind of mostly just made up of small camps and stuff. And what I've read is that the game starts out kind of slow until you reach a certain level, and then the War of the Ring actually starts, and then shit gets real. I have no idea what actually happens though, because this is the first character I've played with, and I've only gotten this far. However, I think I read that it starts at level 10, so we are almost there, and then shit'll get serious. And I have a sneaking suspicion, based on how this is set up, that the evil faction is just going to start spawning in some big-ass armies or something, and it's going to be kind of a defensive war at first on the side of, again, quotation marks, the good guys, although arguably in Lord of the Rings, it basically is good versus evil. It's not like Game of Thrones where you could argue that nobody's good or evil necessarily. Yeah, sorry, enough of the ranting. I've already been ranting for a while, but I guess one last thing before we really get started. You can see the roster, the troop tree, which is awesome. I think every single mod should include this. It is so fucking helpful to include this. But as you can see, there's actually a huge amount of factions, surprisingly. Gondor is probably one of the most diverse faction rosters. I mean, this is all Gondor right here. So you have Dol Amroth right here, and they've split up Gondor into basically all these sub-factions. So you have Dol Amroth troop tree, you have the Blackroot Vale troop tree, Peneth Gulin, Lamadon, Pelargir, which is pretty cool, the Lossarnark, I think it's Lossarnark, Gondor Nobleman, and then just Gondor, period, which obviously has the biggest branch. Then you have things like the Erebor Dwarves here. Mordor has some interesting stuff, including the Númenóreans, and then Morgul Orcs, Uruks, and Uruk-Snaga. Orc-Snaga, okay. Dol Guldur is pretty much the same. I mean, the orc branches, to be honest with you, the orc armies don't look that interesting. They look pretty similar. There wasn't a lot of diversification there. However, the humans, the evil humans, have some really surprisingly good diversification and interesting uniforms and armors. I was really surprised to see that. In fact, I would say the evil humans are far more interesting than the orcs in this game. Khand even has some very interesting stuff, like the Varig Axe Masters and the Berserkers and the Halberd Masters, and then basically like some Cataphracts, although there's this weird bug where you click something it just shoots you to the top. Umbar, the Corsairs basically have some kind of interesting groups there. Run, basically barbarians. Basically they look like they straight came out of Conan the Barbarian, in my opinion. Anyways, so that is what we have to deal with. I know, kind of a long 10-minute intro, but that's just what we have to deal with. Actually, we're going to go back to Minas Tirith, and we're going to try and get a mission from Denethor. But first, I think we're going to go to the barracks, and then we have a prisoner you can sell. You can sell it here. So you just go ahead and give it to him. There you go. And you have to come here if you want units. You come here, and then you can do this. Oh, whoa. Oh my god, there's so many more men I can recruit now. Okay, so before, so this looks way different than it was before. Before, it had like 1 or 2 levies I could recruit. Now there's so many men I could recruit. Oh no, I can't take them. What does this say? Oh, okay, so this is, oh, that's their garrison. Okay, I got you. So it didn't give me the option. Sometimes it gives you the options to recruit soldiers here. Apparently it didn't this time, but usually there's just a few men in there that you can recruit. I really thought that was the the people I could recruit. That would have been crazy, because before it was just like militia. Basic recruits you could get. Okay, Denethor, do you have any missions for me, good sir? Steward Denethor. We meet again, Jaga. Yes, while I was testing the game, I just went with a basic name, so yes, I'm just Jager, I guess. A weird name for a Gondorian, I know. Let's see, do you have any tasks for me? We have received reports from our scouts that a raiding party is on its way to a village near Minas Tirith. Are you able to send men? We can, but it will take time to mobilize. We fear that we may be too late when we do. You and your men seem able to ride out quickly. Can you defend this village? My men are ready. We shall ride out at once. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. This mod seems very dependent on missions. Getting missions from the various characters and from the guild masters seems to be really the biggest way of doing things. Okay, there's the village. Normally there's not villages in this game. Everything's basically a city. But I also want to go back here and visit the Steward Smith. We do have some... So this is how money works. You don't ever loot things when you win a battle. You don't get armor and weapons when you win a battle that you can equip yourself. Instead, you get these metal scraps that you can sell. That's some low-grade stuff, so it's not going to give me much. But I just wanted to see if perhaps there's anything interesting here I could buy. I kind of need some mail mittens. It's just kind of expensive. But that's the other thing. Since you can't loot armor and weapons from enemies, you have to buy all of your armor and weapons pretty much. So this resource points, it kind of corrals you into playing in one area of the map, because you want to build up your resource points with a particular faction instead of, like, you know, having a few resource points here and there. But I think we will buy these mail mittens so that we have some armor for our hands, I guess. And I think none of this other stuff interests me too much. Maybe the Athelian arrows, but it's kind of expensive. I don't prefer to only spend 1,000 right now. Pretty expensive just for mittens, but I'm gonna go ahead and save. Now I don't normally say do the save scumming thing or whatever, scum saver. I can't remember what the term for it is, but I'm pretty sure that I read in the comments for this mod that this particular mission can be extremely difficult early on and can wipe out your entire group. So we're just going to save just in case. We're going to defend the villagers. We're going to get to see... I am kind of playing a bit of an archer army. I really like the Athelian Rangers, the whole Faramir thing from the third movie. I don't know why, but I always found them interesting. So that is kind of how we're going to be playing. I am a... Oh, dear Lord. Oh, dear, look at all the Warg Riders that are riding rats from the Total War Warhammer mod, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. I don't want to accuse anyone of anything, but it does... I'm pretty sure that's where the models came from. Oh, dear, yeah, look at all those deaths. But yeah, we're going to be playing as a bit of a ranger. I was one of the sergeants of Faramir. And Amen Hen, is that the name of it? Or, oh man, it's been too long. Oh shit. Ow. Ow. Oh shit. Okay. I do have some rangers in my service, luckily, but ooh dear, look at all those guys coming. Okay, yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to win this. I do not know at all. I'm just gonna keep filling them with arrows. Fuck, we missed. Fuck, that's a ranger with an Athelian ranger too. They're good. They're good, so I don't want to lose those guys. Yeah, we might have to reload this. I might have to save scum this. I don't think we're going to be able to win it with the amount of men we have. Which is too bad. I'd really rather not lose points with Denethor, but oh man, it's going to take way more men to do this. Probably twice as many men as I have now, I think. Maybe 20 more men. I have like 30 right now. I think with 20 more men I could do this. It might be a bit of a bloodbath, but yeah, I think that's just what's gonna have to happen. Yeah, I know. It's not something I like to do, but this mod, I will say, is pretty fun. It's pretty cool. It's got some interesting new ideas and concepts. I don't like all of the new ideas and concepts, but my biggest I guess, gripe with this mod currently is it needs a bit more polish. And I know that the Lord of the Rings mods have been kind of off and on. Some legal reasons they couldn't continue some of them. Some of them got shut down, but I take what I got right now. I am enjoying it. So Pelargir Footman, Gondorian Ranger. Ugh, this is what I'd like to get, but it's expensive. Right now I have Battered Gondor Nobleman's Jerkin. We could also go and get a mission from West Osgiliath. I think Faramir's there. Let's just go see if he's got a mission for us. Anything interesting, and we can see what we should do next. Oh, there's a little bit of a battle there. I don't think we'll get there in time. We could try, though. We could try. Yeah, let's just try. Let's just try. I mean, it's going to be a quick battle. We'll move in to help the scouts. Just 5 enemies. But this will show you Osgiliath. If you fight any battles near Osgiliath, this is the map you're going to get, or a similar map. It's pretty cool. The pathfinding is kind of bad for some of the units, but it's kind of cool. The Battle of Osgiliath is actually one of my favorite scenes in the 3rd movie. I don't know why. I really quite liked it. Oh, these guys are a bit more armored than the ones I'm used to. Oh, did you see that headshot? I am a skilled ranger indeed. There we go. Well, this should be pretty easy to... Come on. No, they're running away. Can't let them run away. Nobody can survive. Oh, no. I don't want to retreat. They can't go back to East Osgiliath and tell their tale. We have to hold. Okay, we wiped them. Good. There's morale in this mod. So they did lose their morale, and they fled. But one other thing I should say is some of the armors from the films are present in this mod, but others are not so much. In other places, they've taken creative license or tried to use descriptions from the books to make the armors. I think that one of the biggest examples that people are going to probably not like is Gondor. Some of them very much so. I mean, like these rangers, as good as you can do in Mount and Blade, these look like the ranger outfits from the movies. But then, like, the actual, I don't have any here right now, but the actual Gondor, like, soldiers don't have, like, that heavy plate armor that you see in the movies. I can kind of point that out, yeah. So, like, you see here, the Footmen of Gondor, Swordsman of Gondor, Veteran Swordsman, up to the Swordsman of the Tower Guard, which looks pretty cool with the helmet. But they're not wearing the heavy armor that you kind of... a lot of people really love, and including me. I really like how they portrayed Gondor, especially in the movies. Let's go to the castle. We're actually running out of time. I've kind of wasted a lot of time. Faramir, we meet again. What is it? Do you have any tasks for me? And pretty much they always have a task for you. Our land is facing dangers that were unheard of in our times. People are disappearing in the outskirts of Kaer Andros. Not only commoners, but even small armed groups who venture outside the walls never return. There have been the strangest rumors, but I know what we are facing. Wild trolls, oh god. Wild trolls, Jaeger. Giant beasts. Twisted monstrosities. They never ventured so far from their dark caves in the mountains, but at least one of them have been sighted around Kaer Andros. I don't know what witchery has caused this, but I need that thing to be dispatched. Let's see. How can these beasts be fought? I'll ask that first. A troll is a dangerous creature indeed, a giant monster which possesses an incredible strength in its deformed muscles. Their skin is hard as iron, and a tree trunk is but a small club when wielded in their hands. It is rumored that a single troll can easily best a group of half a dozen well-armed and trained men, wasting each of them with a single blow. Not only men, but horses too fear trolls. Be careful if you plan to charge one while mounted. Oh dear. That didn't tell me how they can be fought. You just told me that they're really hard to fight. Do you think it comes from Mordor or Isengard? No, I don't think so. We have news that both the White Wizard and the Black Tower have all kinds of monsters among their ranks, but from what I hear, the beast terrifying Kaer Andros is one savage, untamed beast. Remember, there could be more than one, but you can be sure that some obscure craft from the enemy has led this new plague upon us. Okay, you can count on me, sir. This also sounds like a mission that is probably too high for me. Let's just take a look. I can only have 32 men, so I can't even recruit more people. The archers are really going to come in handy against it, though. Again, I'm going to be a bit of a scumbag, and I'm going to save here as we go to Kaer Andros. This first episode might be a bit on the long side. I kind of want to just show you guys. Oh, there we go. Mordor. Fell Orc Tracker. Large Orc of Mordor. These aren't even... Those aren't even the trolls. Can I catch them? Nah, they're gone. Okay, well, there's some Rohirrim scouts. Where are these trolls of Kaer Andros? I can see a pretty good distance. Oh, let's go help them really quickly. Ah, they've already beaten them. Yeah, only one guy. Ah, darn it. I was really hoping I could get in there quick enough, but I mean, I think it's free experience, so we'll just have everyone charge and just kill this last guy. You can see some of the Rohirrim here. But, I mean, I'm pretty friendly with the Rohirrim, so might as well keep it up. I've actually been a delivery boy for a lot of, oh, he's gone. I've sent a lot of messages from Faramir to the Rohirrim at this point. I think like 3 different times he's asked me to drop stuff off to him. Okay, so this is a skirmisher of Rohan. The Rohirrim armor does look, I think, even more like the movies than some of the Gondor armor, but, thank you for your help. News your victory has reached Andros. Ooh, good quality metal scraps. Good stuff. Nobody's ready to level up yet, though. Where are these trolls, though? There's a lot of Rohirrim over here. What are all these Rohirrim doing? Oh, what do we got here? Morgul scouts. These still aren't the trolls, though, I don't think. Oh, there he is. Okay, well, let's just save one more time. I think we should be able to do it with 32. I mean, come on, how tough is a troll, really? Oh, wow. That's a beautiful, beautiful view. Thank you. Okay. Let's just have my men follow me. Let's see if we can get a good position. I don't know how far away it is yet. Oh shit, there it is. Yep, there she is. Oh, yes. Because we outnumber it, it's not going to come to us, most likely. Oh, no, it is. It is. It is. Okay, archers here. Infantry there. Let's pepper it. Oh, we won. That was easy. I guess I have a lot of, ranged units, though, so that's good. Okay, good. Wow. That was easy. We hunted that troll down just fine. Quest successful. Let's go ahead and go to the smithy and sell this. We should probably buy more food. I just want to see, so Penneth Gellin Archer Armor, 18 and 8. That is better than what I have. I wouldn't mind having that. I also would like a two-handed sword. I'm not going to use a shield, I don't think. Dual Amaroth heavy sword. There's an actual ranger sword that looks really cool that I kind of want. And I don't know if I want to replace the tattered green hood with like actual armor or not. Hard to say. Hard to say. Bent Gondor arrows, those aren't very good. I just don't know if I want this Penneth Gellin. That's the best I can get. That's actually pretty good armor. 22 and 8. For almost 2,000. I think it might be worth it, honestly. I don't know, man. Ragged Gondorian leather greaves. Let's go drop this off real quick. Let's go drop that quest off, see if we get any money from it. I mean, we have 2,879, and I have to pay my party with Gondor currency, with Gondor resource points, if they're Gondor men, I guess, is how it works. Oh, what do we have there? Look at that. There's a bunch of, oh, there's a bunch of prisoners there. Let's go see if we can get them. Rush to the aid of the Gondorian scout. Oh, we failed that quest, though, to defend the village, which is unfortunate, but kind of to be expected. No way I think we could do that without some more men. Or the backup that Gondor was not giving us. I think we're going to have to use the sword here. I have noticed a few graphical glitches where I can see people's heads from farther away, and then when I get closer, I can see their hair, their helmet. Oh no, one of my Lost Ark axemen there. Kind of like the Lost Ark axemen. And the Pelagar infantry are pretty cool too. Ah, he's gone. I don't know, I kind of like Osgiliath. It's just a playground. It's just a for the White City. Yes. This Lossarnark axeman is very ecstatic. Gondor. I got a guy wounded. He didn't die. That's good. So I could perhaps get rid of, I don't know how good the Hunter of the Black Root is. I at least want these guys, so maybe I'll give up 2 of these and I'll get 2 axemen. Let's see, Veteran of Lamadon. It's also kind of an axeman unit. Woodsman. I guess I could get rid of the woodsman and then get the axemen, because the axemen are better. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll get the axemen of Lost Ark. There we go. Now we have a slightly more elite team, and decent amount of loot from that. Oh yes, we need food as well. Let's go ahead and do that. Stable and warehouse. Let's go ahead and sell all this for 94. Not that much. Let's get some cram rations. I might as well just buy both, and then smoked fish. We'll leave that be. We'll check out the smithy. Gondor arrows. Let's see. Gondor Ranger Sword. Yes, this is what I want. Look at that beautiful thing. 37 cutting, 26 piercing, 100 speed, and 103 reach. Oh, that is glorious. The reach is actually only barely better than my cracked Gondor Cavalry Sword. But I think that would be worth it. 1,400. I think so. I think I'd rather get this than the armor for the time being. And I'm going to keep the sword, actually, because I'm going to give it to my companion. I do actually have a companion. His name is Cyrodiil. Let's see. Let me see your equipment. He's not that good yet, though. I think I'm going to replace the spear with my sword. And then we do have some stuff here, so I think we're going to get a bowman. Yeah, we'll get a bowman, and then here we'll go ahead and get another veteran. A veteran axeman. I think veteran axemen go into the heavy axemen. And then the axe masters, I think I have two-handed axes, which is pretty cool. Not something you think of when you think of Gondor, these Lossark men, but pretty cool nonetheless. A lot of variety, though. I kind of like it. For kind of our ragtag group, I like it. Otherwise, I kind of like parties that are a bit more uniform, as it were. But let's go ahead and turn this quest in. Whoa, what was that? Your relationship with Faramir has increased. 40 rank and 5 influence with Gondor. You've been promoted to a Knight of Gondor. Ooh, I was just knighted by Faramir. Very nice. I got a lot of rewards for that, actually. It was an honor to serve. Do you have any tasks? Yeah, see, literally every single time I come here, they have a task for me. So that is also different because I think tasks are, like, these quests are more important. I have something you could help me with. I have an issue with a lawless villain known as Bergil the Black. He murdered one of my bodyguards and has been on the run from his judgment ever since. There were news recently that the fugitive has been seen at Tarnost. You might be able to hunt him down and deliver him swift justice, and I'll reward you in turn. Then I shall hunt him down. I'm going to get good relationship with Faramir and Denethor. I don't really know what relationship is going to do in this because I don't feel like... It's not like I'm going to be able to really claim any cities of my own. I kind of want to be able to claim Minas Morgul, if possible, because I mean, after all, it was the sister city to Minas Tirith back in the day. I think it was like the city of Dawn or something, or even East Osgiliath would be cool to own. But either way, I don't feel like it's going to be as important in this mod. Let's go ahead and get these skills going a bit more. I think Cyrodiil is going to be kind of he's only level 5. He could be our medic. In fact, I kind of want to make him into a bit of a medic here, if that's possible. So I think I'm going to give him intelligence, and we'll give him surgery and wound treatment. And we'll go ahead and increase his archery and one-handed. Never mind. And then I got a level up, so I got these all at 8. I think I'm going to get strength to 12, and then we'll work on getting all of these to 9. Or I could get all these to 9, then get strength to 12. That might be the better way. In fact, yeah, let's get charisma, because I think I would like to have more men on my side. I don't know if being upgraded from a sergeant to a knight increases my max number of men. It could very well do so. I'm a bit uncertain about that. We're going to need Weapon Master soon. Maybe, I don't know if we need Power Draw or not, though. We might need Persuasion. Don't need Inventory Management, not in this mod. Could use more Pathfinding, but that's going to require some more Intelligence. Bargainer is actually really good, very useful since we have to buy and sell a lot in this mod. But I think I'm going to go with Leadership for now, because I feel like very soon we're going to be needing... Very soon we'll be needing many men. Okay, let's go ahead and upgrade Two-Hand and Archery. And that is good. That is good. Okay, so we're supposed to go to Tarnost? Yeah, it's over here. Okay. We might as well see if Denethor has another mission for us. Okay, got upgraded to 40. That's still not that much, but let's just go visit the Gondor barracks. I need volunteers. There are brave soldiers willing. Oh yes, there actually is more people willing to follow me. Now the question is, I kind of wanted to stick to kind of this ragtag group of random soldiers, kind of a ranger leading, you know, the ragtag group of infantry and archers mostly, but the question is, should I get cavalry? It could be very useful in this mod. I don't know. Go ahead and get 2 more Gondor Watchmen, at least for the time being. Maybe we'll grab some other Pelargir or Larsonark units as we go by. Yes, I'm probably pronouncing things very poorly. I apologize for that. Let's just stop by Los Arnark. Los Arnark. You lost troop upkeep. You lost 428. Whoa. Woo. That is actually a lot of resource points for upkeep. I'm going to have to watch that. Yeah, let's just go ahead and grab 2 more. We'll call that good. On the way back, I think we'll stop by Pelargir. I kind of like the look of their men. I don't know if we need any more Blackroot or Lambadon. And I don't need Kaer Andros men since I don't think I'm going to do cavalry. Oh, I saw a battle back here. Oh, yes, I did. And they have Bowmen of Gondor and Gondor Watchmen. Let's go assist with that. Yes, please. Move in to help. Charge the enemy. Okay. I'm just going to have people follow me for the time being. And those rangers have some good range on them. That's too much. Okay, let's just go ahead and have infantry charge. Let's just go ahead and have everyone charge. This is a battle I know I can win, so we might as well just get in there. Also, I apologize. As I said, it's been a really long time since I've recorded anything at all, so my ability to sit here and just talk to my microphone and screen, basically to myself, is probably not as good as it once was. Not saying I was ever very good at it, but either way, I do apologize. I'm probably gonna have to get in the swing of things again. Also, I can feel my I can feel my throat is already hurting. I need to drink something if I'm gonna sit here and talk this long. But I think we're gonna finish up here, actually. Yeah, I can smell dinner cooking, so I should probably wrap things up here. And we've been recording for almost 40 minutes, so I think this will be a good intro episode. You kind of get the idea of what we're going to be doing here. We're going to have some fun. We'll see how popular this series is to determine how far we go with it. And to be honest with you, I'm a little bit curious to try playing as an evil character after this. So this could turn into 2 series with this mod just to kind of try things out. But either way, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope that you have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like and a comment, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.